It's Lucy and Jeff going for walks and talk about banksters and Bitcoin and globalists and stuff. It's Lucy and Jeff and tacos and kisses. Hey Lucy, you hear Trump has the COVAIDS19? Well, I don't care. I don't believe a word those guys say. Does he give kisses? Does he have tacos? If not, he can beat it. Well, we're now in Zihuatanejo, about 5 hours north of Acapulco. And a lot of stuff going on. I don't do these for a couple days and there's just too much for me to even talk about. We actually made that intro, thanks to Melissa, again, about the debate that happened a few days ago. Debate. With Trump and Sleepy Joe Biden. And everyone forgot about that now. Because now Trump's got, oh my gosh, he's gonna die. The COVID-19! 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 I blow the wind of God! Yeah, he's only got a 0.00 something% chance of surviving. COVID-19! 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 So everything here is pretty cool in Mexico. And I'm recording this on October 3rd. It will go live on October 4th on dollarvigilante.tv, LBRY, BitChute. I think we're on brand YouTube now. But one place it probably won't go is YouTube, because we just got another strike and banned for a week. It was like a video we did a month ago called Have the People Finally Awoken? It had, I think, 200,000 views or so. I think it had like 30,000 likes and like 200 dislikes. And yeah, they gave us a strike. They said it's either spam, which is weird, deceptive practices, and scams, which is kind of funny because that's what the WHO and the CDC does. So if you are seeing this on YouTube, either someone who we know maybe removed the strike, or you might be seeing this like a week from now. Because once we're unblocked, we'll probably upload some of the videos that we've been doing in the last week. So obviously, if you kind of want to get this stuff, you might want to, the best way is to sign up on our free email list. Just go to dollarvigilante.com and just put in your email, and every time we have a new video, we put out a blog. And the blog's really actually pretty funny. We put quite a bit of work into the blog as well as the videos. And it's got good information in it. So that's the best way by far. Just go to dollarvigilante.com and sign up to our free email list. Got a guy with a whistle here behind me. I'm gonna turn around, this is irritating. I don't know, is he filming me? I don't know what he's doing. He's irritating, whatever he is. But yeah, that's the best way to know about our videos, because I actually don't think we'll be on YouTube much longer. This is the longest we've ever had a strike and been down for. And of course, we're about, a month away from the selections. And they're using this as an excuse to basically take off everything, anything really, for any reason. If it's not basically CNN or Faux News, Fox, or NBC, or all the three-letter CIA agencies, and if you have anything interesting to say about what's really going on in the world, you're getting kicked off. Oh. Okay, no perros? Okay, sin cable, okay. ¿Quién habla? ¿Yo puedo?
Aquí en la playa no puedo.
¿No?
No, perro no. No, aquí.
¿Por qué?
Porque está restringida la playa. Por favor, hay que haga el favor de obedecerle a la autoridad y guardar las garrafotas nomás.
Ok. Mi casa es allá, yo voy a mi casa.
¿Cuál es su casa?
Allá.
Hay que obedecer las reglas de aquí, por favor.
Okay. Apparently, no dogs allowed on the beach. Yeah, I say Mexico is great. It's obviously not perfect. But try walking your dog without a leash in the US, you probably end up in the back of a squad car or a SWAT team, especially without your mask. So everything's got its positives and negatives. But yeah, now Trump apparently has the COVAIDs. And there's lots of video of him, like the day that he got the test, that he looked great, actually. I have to say, I don't know what kind of things he does. I don't know if he does what a lot of those other people do, like the baby blood and all that. But he's like 80 years old or 75 or something. He's got way more energy than me. There's no way. Hola. Uh-huh.
Hello.
Hello.
What is missing?
No sé. 720.
720.
Ajá.
Ok. ¿Speak Spanish?
Sí,
¿Sí? ¿Sí habla español?
sí.
Ok. Ok, muy bien. ¿De dónde es?
Canadá.
¿De Canadá?
Sí.
Ok. Yo pensé que era de Estados Unidos.
No, no.
¿Y qué hace aquí en esta playa tan hermosa?
Sí, es hermosa. Visitando.
¿Visitando?
Sí.
Ok. ¿Y hace cuánto que visita aquí la playa?
Me gusta que es bonito.
¿Me gusta?
Sí.
¿Y
Tengo
usted-
que ir,
y
estoy
usted
haciendo en
transmite?
video.
¿Y usted transmite?
Sí.
Perdón. Sorry.
No problema. Adios.
Bye.
Okay, we're talking to everyone on the beach here today. She just asked me where I'm from. You know, it's like they tell you in the news, it's super dangerous in Mexico. But man, he's got tons of energy. There's no way, like, I do these videos 3, 4, 5, sometimes 6 times a week. And I'm just walking with Lucy, just walking my dog. And it's pretty tiring. Like, I couldn't imagine flying around and just talking every day into cameras. So he looks pretty fine for having the COVID. So this is all part of, obviously, the big script, the big show. As I've been saying for a long time, this, all of politics, everything, all these countries even, China, Russia, they're all controlled by the same people. It's just non-stop drama. Basically, it's the biggest soap opera in the world is politics. And not surprised at all that 33 days, oh, there is something interesting, isn't it? Before the selection, Trump has the COVAIDs. I have to say that gives it a tick up in my books on him being selected again. He actually did a big news conference right in front of a giant 33 sign. It said the word 33 about 20 times.
Under this contract, our 33rd use of the Defense Production Act. Remember when you were saying, I didn't use it enough, I didn't use it enough? And now you heard it's the 33rd use. We don't talk about it all the time. We used it, and we used it as this is a 33rd use of the Defense Production Act. Kodak will now produce generic active pharmaceutical ingredients, which is a big deal.
So far it looks like they're hinting that it's all going to be Trump, because 33 is the Freemasons' magic number. But of course, this has all been kind of predictively programmed. Jeez, this guy with the whistle. Man, the government all the time. I don't know if he must be government. I think this is like a public beach. He's just going around with his whistle bothering people. I can't wait till we get rid of government. Life would be so perfect. There'd be none of this COVID stuff. No one would be extorted for half the money they make every year. They wouldn't be destroying businesses like almost every business in the world right now. Has anyone kind of had enough of the government stuff yet? Even the guy with the whistle is annoying me. Surprised no one's killed him yet, really. That's what they kind of do in Mexico, and that's why they say it's dangerous, but I like it. Blow the whistle one more time. We'll see what happens. But of course, they did all the predictive programming for all this stuff. There was actually a series on Fox in 2015. It was called The Last Man on Earth. And pretty much everything in it is what's going on today.
So Donald Trump has coronavirus. At this point, none of us should be surprised by this news, because predictive programming showed us this exact same scenario play out live on TV when it aired back in 2016. On March 1st, 2015, a brand new TV show aired on Fox entitled The Last Man on Earth. This TV show begins in the year 2020 after a virus eliminated most of the world's population. In season 2, it goes into a little backstory showing us the gradual decline of America after the virus takes hold.
The Federal Pandemic Agency has released new guidelines for combating the emerging viral outbreak.
Then they start showing us exactly what we are seeing on the news today. Make sure to use plenty of hand sanitizer. And wash your hands often. We see empty grocery store shelves.
Safety first.
Elites going into bunkers. And even the President of the United States doesn't make it out.
There's got to be a vaccine. You mean to tell me the President of the United States doesn't have a vaccine?
There is no vaccine.
Well, something fishy's going on, if you ask me.
And there's the presidential hearse as they head towards Arlington Cemetery.
How is it possible that they knew these events were coming back in 2015? So what do you all think about all this? Is it just a coincidence or something else?
Sí, mi casa is allá. Sí, sí, mi boy, cómete.
Sí, no, voy para allá yo también.
Oh, okay, yo pensé estás. Okay, mi boy. Okay. And because you know, at his age group, he's got like a 0.005 chance of dying from the COVAIDs.
So I should just put the mask on while I walk from here to the podium and then take it off?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi! Lucky to make it here alive. We have updated numbers on the infection fatality rate for COVID-19 directly from the CDC. The viral weather outside has never been deadlier, but before we get to our regularly scheduled pandemic update, I'd like to begin by reminding you that trillions of people have died. And I tell you this so you'll be in a fearful state, and therefore it'll be much easier to manipulate you into believing everything I say after this point. Is everyone afraid? Good. Before we get to the most updated infection fatality rates for COVID-19, just to give you a reference point, take a look at the flu. It has an infection fatality rate of 0.1%. Says who? Your most trusted health advisor, Anthony Fauci, in the New England Journal of Medicine. Now the updated infection fatality rates for COVID-19 just released by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention are as follows. For 0 to 19 years old, it's 0.00003%. For ages 20 to 49, it's 0.0002%. For ages 50 to 69, it's 0.005%. And for ages 70 and up, it's 0.054%. And now compare it again to that of the flu with an infection fatality rate of 0.1%. With these COVID-19 numbers being side by side with the flu, which is higher? I don't know. The science isn't back on it yet. If you accidentally thought for yourself, you'd realize the current COVID-19 death count is many times less than the original predictions that were used to justify the lockdowns. But when you look at the numbers, let's not do the math, because we've got an election coming up. So what's the solution to these drastically low death rates? Longer lockdowns, celebrate face coverings, adult diapers, and more intense social distancing practices. Like, we'll be removing fetuses from their mother's womb and placing them in social distancing protective aquariums. We're finding it's too dangerous letting them be in close proximity, so it's for their protection.
We're not doing that one yet.
Oh, we're not doing that one yet. Well, if you give us an inch, we'll take a mile. But we'll take that mile inch by inch, so you hopefully won't notice. In conclusion, there's a question raised by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Do pandemics disappear when mortalities cease? Or when it's no longer in the media's financial interest to frighten and shame the public? Well, that's such a great question. We'll be happy to censor any attempt to answer it for your protection. Well, that's it, folks. Please stay tuned for future updates, and remember, be terrified and cover your identity. Yes, you will!
Yeah, the second wave. For the love of God, it's not a second wave, it's the flu season. Of course, everything they talk about makes no sense whatsoever. It's like living in Zoolander. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
To save myself from the virus, I need to inject myself with the virus. But it doesn't work unless I inject you with the virus. All right, so now this guy's walking with us. Policia Turistica. Seriously, I might, hey Lucy, wanna call your cartel friend? Seriously, Lucy's about to bite his ankles off if this guy doesn't leave us alone. But as I was saying, it's all just show business. And what better shows this? I'm not even gonna tell you what this is, just so you can kind of see how creepy it is and figure it out for yourself. Oh yeah, she's saving Chirac. Everyone's getting shot there. But she's got the Clorox. Oh, you gotta love this stuff. There's actually the Pennsylvania Governor Wolf was caught on a hot mic. Sorry, I'm looking for where I'm staying here. But to show you just how much this is truly, and she said, political theater.
Well, no. So Wendy, I'm gonna take my mask off when I speak.
I will as well. I'm waiting so that we can do a little political theater.
Okay.
So that it's on camera.
Like this guy's seriously taking a video of me. Oye, ¿estás tomando mi foto? Oye, ¿estás tomando fotos de mi perro? Pero, ¿por qué toma fotos?
El perrito para que ya no se vuelva a meter, ya.
Yo voy.
Sí, no, para que ya no se meta.
Cálmate, huh? Holy cow. You mess with me, it's okay. You don't mess with Lucy. He's taking frickin' photos of Lucy. Oh, government. When does it ever end? All right, so I went in this little gate which leads up to the place I'm staying at just to get rid of this guy. Holy cow. Don't you have something better to do? There's a chihuahua on the beach. But now, very interestingly, Elon Musk has come out and said he won't take the COVAIDS vaccine, and he even calls Bill Gates a knucklehead. He said, "I'm not at risk, neither are my kids." Musk told host Kara Swisher about the rationale behind his decision. During the bizarre exchange, the Tesla CEO decried the nationwide lockdown as a no-win situation that has diminished my faith in humanity. Musk previously called widespread quarantines unethical and de facto house arrest. RT reports, instead of the current sweeping measures, the Boring Company boss suggested a more targeted lockdown where anyone who is at risk be quarantined until the storm passes. I have an idea, Elon and everyone else. How about we stop locking everyone down, using force to put them in their houses? Swisher criticized his suggestion, adding that humans could potentially die in the process. Everybody dies, quipped Musk. So I like that, but that also is what they do as well, right? So they got their top billionaires. There's Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, who works at the Pentagram, Elon Musk now, he's made like such a fortune off of all this. So they kind of have to act like they're on, they're kind of fighting with each other. So it's all part of the act, in my opinion, but interesting to see nonetheless. So I'm still waiting for this guy to go away. He's just irritating. Waiting for Lucy to call her cartel Chihuahua friends. But another bunch of doctors, this time in Belgium. There was an open letter from medical doctors and health professionals to all Belgian authorities and all Belgian media. The following letter has made an impact on public health authorities not only in Belgium but around the world. The text could pertain to any case in which states lock down their citizens rather than allow people freedom and permit medical professionals to bear the primary job of disease mitigation. So far, it has been signed by 394 medical doctors, 1,340 medically trained health professionals, and 8,897 citizens. The letter said, "We Belgian doctors and health professionals wish to express our serious concern about the evolution of the situation in the recent months surrounding the outbreak of the SARS-CoV-2 virus. We call on politicians to be independently and critically informed in the decision-making process and in the compulsory implementation of corona measures. We ask for an open debate where all experts are represented without any form of censorship. After the initial panic surrounding COVID-19, the objective facts now show a completely different picture. There is no medical justification for any emergency policy anymore. The current crisis management has become totally disproportionate and causes more damage than it does any good. We call for an end to all measures and ask for an immediate restoration of our normal democratic governance and legal structures and all of our civil liberties." All right, I decided I was gonna snap on that tourist cop. No one bothers Lucy. So I walked all the way back up to where we're staying here. And yeah, I think that's enough craziness for today, isn't it? If you like this video, please like, subscribe, share down below. It's a beautiful evening here. What do you think, Lucy?
Well, I'm used to people taking my picture, but not cops. You better get his ankle card, joint.
Holy fact, 2020. What just happened to my world? Hang in there, cowboy. The Dollar Vigilante is here. Get ready. This could go Mad Max in an instant. But we gotcha. Jeff. Subscribe to this channel wherever you're watching. Go to dollarvigilante.com/subscribe to get all our insights and recommendations for surviving the COVAIDS pandemic.